Oop, there we go. How's everybody doing today? Let's see what everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm CT-Man 1975. Today we're playing some ATS, doing our continuation of our pocket change millionaire series, I guess. It's just something that we're trying out. It's not going to, it may not stick, who knows. But let's see what we got here. Oh, we can go to Las Vegas with household appliances. Why not, right? Nothing like household appliances arriving in style. Okay, we are going. Yeah, Mr. Jeep. Well, sorry. Grand Marquis, you're not gonna get by me. That's a Mercury Grand Marquis. If you hear any outside noise, like maybe a lawnmower, next door neighbor is mowing their lawn. See, now that I mowed my lawn, everybody else is gonna be rushing to make their lawn mowed also. It never fails. Somebody in your neighborhood mows their lawn. Everybody else is rushing around to mow their lawn too. Never fails. Okay, we're going to Myru. I don't know where they came up with that name, but whatever, right? What? Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? Maybe not. Cargo market. Household appliances. Are you kidding me? Look at that spot where they gave me to park. Look at this spot that they gave me to park. Right between this trailer and the forklift. They have got to be freaking insane. They want me to park in there. I mean, it's not like it's totally impossible to do, but... Oops, we didn't give ourselves enough room. Hold on. I mean, it's one thing to kind of parallel park a car, but a tractor trailer that has a 53-foot trailer in tow is not usually something you can parallel park. Okay, well we're not 100% straight, but whatever. Hey, Commander Wolf, how's it going? Oh, thank you for that 1 bit.
Commander Wolf 376 cheered X1.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we should be able to do some, should be able to open some convoys. Well, I guess we could try anyways. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we can try it. Okay, well. No, sorry. I don't. I'm not using any mods right now, and I'm not really, because right now a lot of the mods are not probably going to work because it's still really new. But usually if I'm not using mods at all, I don't turn on anything like that. Sorry. That's okay. I don't. Right now, I know. But I don't allow optional mods when I'm modding, so I'm not going to allow when I'm not modding. Sorry. Because the last time somebody had optional mods, they had like 6 trailers, and it's ridiculous. Sorry. Whoops, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, they want me to go straight out of here. I've had people running things with weird mods, and no, thank you. I don't. I know there's people that run things with like 10,000 horsepower and these ridiculous things, and no. I'm playing this game mostly like it's real life, not like it's some ridiculous thing like some people like to do it. I like to drive the speed limit at like to most of the time. Like if there's a red light, I stop at red lights. Some people don't stop at them, they just crash into people, and it's like, no, that's not the way it is. You wouldn't drive like that in real life, so why would you drive like it in a game? I mean, it's a simulator, it's not just like a racing game like some people like to make it out to be. I haven't driven my W900 in quite a while. I've been driving that T680 or the Volvo, and now we're just gonna okay, you can bypass the nearest way station. Good. What the heck is going on here? What? Oh, hold on, let's see. Nope, it didn't show up on. Oh, well. Why? Okay, oops, I'm going to be doing 70 anyways, so. One of the main reasons why I'm not running mods right now is because the game right now is the 1.59 has just come out, and if people are running mods and it crashes, I don't. The thing that I don't want to have happen right now is having people in and out, in and out, in and out because their game crashes because they're running something that they probably shouldn't be running right now because of 1.59 having just come out. I'm waiting for stuff to a lot of stuff to update because there are things like engine mods and all these things that may not be updated yet. I know some trucks like the K100E is not version specific, so it doesn't have to worry about that, but there are some things that are, and I'm gonna wait until a lot of stuff gets updated, and then maybe we'll try some streams with some mods. But right now, I'm kind of waiting on my what do you call it? The map mods to be updated. I know. People want stuff their way, and if they can't have it, then that's too bad. Spoiled brat syndrome. You can't have it my way, and I'm not gonna watch. Well, good for you. Go stare at a mirror. Because the only person who cares about your I want is you. So you ain't gonna. It don't work here, and it don't work right now, and it ain't gonna work anytime soon. So. I'm trying to have fun, not trying to worry about if somebody's gonna crash out or something. Because if you're concentrating on what somebody else is trying to do, then you're not concentrating on what you're doing, and all you'll do is crash or do something stupid that I already know how to do. I don't need any help doing it. Yeah, well, I know. Like they say, it's either my way or the highway. Well, in this case, we're already on the highway, so. I don't live on the edge of stuff in games because I'm trying to not spend half my stream trying to figure out what the hell the problem is. Because honestly, it's not fun to watch, it's not fun to take care of, and I don't want my stream to be, oh, he spent like 2 hours trying to fix up this problem, and I don't know if he ever got it fixed because they stopped watching. Yeah, people stop watching because the content is boring. It's not what they came to watch. And honestly, I'm not one of those streamers that sits there forever and tries to fix something. Well, first of all, if we had a whole bunch of people in chat that may help, maybe some help to try to fix stuff, yeah, it might be worth it. But there's almost nobody that watches, and I'm sure the people that may be watching the VOD afterwards probably won't even watch for 10 minutes because he doesn't know what he's doing. That's too bad. You know, the only way you find out if somebody knows what they're doing is to keep watching, and maybe they eventually get it fixed, or they don't. But you can't find stuff out unless you either ask questions or you figure it out for yourself. Because the time before last, when I was streaming with Convoy running, the game would just randomly crash. I don't know if it's going to do that today, but because if my game randomly crashes, it means the Convoy ends all of a sudden, and that means the person who is convoying with me gets pushed into single player, and honestly, having to restart Convoy is not what I really want to be doing on a stream, sorry. But that's just the way it is. People need to unfollow because they don't get their own way, go for it. Have most of the time I bet you out of the 341 people who follow me on Twitch, I probably have 2 regulars. And you know what? I don't know how many people on YouTube actually watch, or out of 63 people that follow me on YouTube, I don't know how many people actually watch anything, that much of the content. I mean, they probably watch the videos, but I don't know how many people actually watch the streams themselves. I don't know. Honestly, if I get a job, streaming might just go by the wayside and be something that I used to do. Because right now, the job that I'm currently waiting for some paperwork to be sent to me, I'd be working 2 in the afternoon to 11 at night, and that is probably going to do, well, depending on the days that I'm scheduled for, will probably pretty much put an end to a regular scheduled stream. Well, right now there isn't really any regular schedule of any kind. I'm just streaming. I just start streaming when I feel like it lately. Because normally I would stream from like 1 to 5 or 6, but I've been doing other things around the house and not really worrying about a schedule for scheduled time to start. I've actually I've been trying out different time slots and whatnot to see what I get for viewership. Also been trying out other games and everything, but I don't know. One of the games that I play, Red Dead Redemption 2, is really popular on Twitch, but it's popular for not the reason that it's popular for a different reason. Not because of the people that play story mode, but the people that do Red Dead RP or roleplay. And honestly, I am not a roleplay person. Oh, we don't have our... Hold on, we gotta pull over for a second. I don't think that was, but whatever it was. There we go. we've already gone through 43 gallons of fuel. Well, why did it go back down to 17th gear? It keeps dropping into 17th gear. I let off, it goes up to 18th, and then when I put my foot back into it, it goes back down to 17th. Plus, we're going way too damn fast. Okay, let's do, there we go. That's the one we want. Okay, what do we got? 980 miles to go. No, speed doesn't kill. Speeders kill. Not speeding. Speeders. Don't blame it on the thing they're doing. Blame it on the person who's doing it. Just like you could say, stupid people do things, not. A gun doesn't kill anybody. The person with the gun kills the person. Don't blame it on an inanimate object. That's why they say, beware of stupid people in large numbers. What's going on? I don't know. God. Got it up on a few wheels and ooh, man, wow. Look at that. See, I almost rolled it back there because I was looking at my beacons and not watching where I was going. Well, what? Oh. What the heck? What? The bot is turned on, so why is the sound effect not working? That one didn't work either. What the heck? Hold on. Hell. Going on? Why are my sound effects not working? That one didn't work either. What? Oh, we're not rolling backwards. What the heck? Hold on. Audio mix. Where the heck are my... Hold on. Oh, that's what. I bet you. Okay. Nope, that still didn't work. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's one reason why. Where? Oh. Huh? Nope, it's still not working. What the frick is going on? Properties? Mm-hmm. No, why is it not working? Yeah, well, maybe because it's not connected. That's probably why. I didn't finish connecting it. Let's try that again. Nope, still doesn't work. Now that... What the heck? Hmm. Okay, hold on. Dashboard, console. Dashboard, commands. Yeah, that's turned on. Crash is turned on. What the heck? Did my headphones shut off or something? No? Okay. Well, let me try something here. Real quick. Nope. Okay. I'm just making sure that it wasn't just my stream deck that was doing it. Okay. Oh, that is so weird. I don't know why it... Well, they're not working, so I guess we're not going to have them. Not gonna have... Wait, hold on. Let's... I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. For some reason, the sounds are not working. Why are we going so slow? Come on. Steamboat Springs. Right now we are on our way to Las Vegas. We departed Sioux City, Iowa, and we're on our way to Las Vegas to drop stuff off at Shoptown. Dropping off household appliances. I don't know exactly what that means, but I mean a blender, a washing machine, dryer, those type of things are household appliances, but whether in game they consider them that, I do not know. Woo! They don't show any of the stuff being loaded into your truck. At one time they did show things like gravel and whatnot being loaded into your trailer, but they only did it in certain cities. I don't know if they still do that or not. They used to do like the dump trailers and stuff, not the... That's one reason why I used to, well, I play farming sometimes, just for the fact that you can see the contents of stuff being loaded into your trailer. Yeah, we're weaving in and out of traffic. Trailer? Why would what hit my trailer? Or what did I hit? 35. Oh, and I didn't know we were supposed to be doing 35. I wasn't doing that. Great. Did that other car get off or what? Nope. It didn't. since my passenger side mirror, the blind spot mirror doesn't show up in that little graph there, you can't really depend on your mirror to see if there's somebody in your blind spot on that side. I don't know, unless you're doing 50 through here. Seems like these roads are really windy. Yeah. Maybe once we get to our destination, I will refresh the Streamlabs chatbot sounds and we'll see if they work again. Right now, they do not work. This way, I can't hear them anyways, and I didn't notice if they are actually playing through the thing or not. Or maybe next time we pull into a way station, we'll see about that. didn't see that car right behind it. I almost pulled over and crashed right into that car. Colorado, like I thought we were. I was gonna pull over, but I'm not anymore. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow, 426. Ooh, wow. Sorry. Oh, it's back to 80, of course. gosh, we're supposed to be doing 73 or not 80. How's everybody doing in chats? If anybody wants to use text to speech to hear what they've typed in chat, use exclamation point TTS and then a space and whatever you want to type. Stream elements, loyalty points, and anybody who has been with the channel long enough probably has tons of points. I don't know if the command and exclamation points is active or not, but probably some people that have like thousands and thousands of points, you know, like maybe even the hundreds of thousands. Why are we doing so slow up here? Slowing down. All right. Oh yeah. For some reason, the sounds aren't working right now. I don't know why. Yeah, they're not working. I don't know why they're not working, but hold on, let me see. Let's pull over for a second. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's try something here. Let's see what we got here. Where are they? Thank you. We got some. Yeah, they're taking. They're trying. Let's say they're trying to take a day off. Let's put it that way. You know what? Let's try something here. Let's try. Okay. Now let's try this. Oh, it still didn't work. Edit. Let's try something here. I am going to look at something real quick. It's currently in use. Yeah, I know. System, sound, volume mixer. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Nope, that didn't do anything either. I don't know. Hold on, let me try something here. Let's try closing the bot and opening it back up. Takes a few seconds for it to load back up again. Okay, now let's try this again. Hello, why are you not? There you go. What the heck? What the heck? It says stream is offline. No, it isn't. Sure as heck. stream is not offline. Yeah, it says the stream is offline. I don't know why it says the stream is offline, but that's what it says. That is so weird. Why does it say the stream is offline? Doesn't make any sense. Disconnect. Generate token. Hold on. I want to see something here. Again, re-authenticate. I did that. Verify the channel name. I did that. That's right. That's right. I've disconnected and reconnected so many times. It doesn't. Run as administrator, start application. Connect. I don't know. Yeah, it's not working properly. I don't know why. API error. What? API error? Something is up with Discord. Yeah. Something that... It seems like... I guess we're going to close that. I don't know what the heck's going on right now, but... That is definitely... There's definitely something going on. A lot of times when I have problems with things, it fixes itself after I stop streaming. Don't want to restart the stream over just to fix that problem. So no CT Botman today. I don't know. Of course, it was working yesterday, because when I was streaming Red Dead, I tried it a few times and it was working just fine, so I don't know what's up with that. I guess we will find out. I will find out after, because it'll probably work after the stream's over, because it doesn't matter. When things matter, it's like I don't feel like it. Then when there's no pressure to work, they work just fine. I mean, yeah, I have been streaming a lot more than I used to, but I wonder if something with the problems that we're having has to do with. Actually, I don't know. There was an update the other day. Didn't bother it. The update didn't bother it after it. Wasn't bothered after it updated, so I highly doubt that it's that. Oops. I wonder if there was an update for Windows and broke it. What? Okay. Hey, the random gamer, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, it does show up. Good. It is showing up properly. Good. That is... Since Twitch doesn't have a problem with YouTube or other platforms showing up on stream anymore. I've been trying to get it so that maybe possibly that people can talk cross-platform. But the only way you'd be able to really see what the other person is saying is by the little chat at the bottom of the screen. I know it's not the biggest right now, but I wasn't even sure that it was working until just right now. Had a few accidents today and one ticket so far. We were doing 11 mile an hour over the speed limit. I was doing 76 in a 60. Actually, 65, excuse me. 76 in a 65. Yeah. bitches. All of a sudden. There we go. Now we're doing 75 and a 75. Woo, what a concept, right? Oh. Damn it. Ooh. Oh. We are on our way to Las Vegas. Damn it. Clear the problem from one part and it goes to a different part. We're 24 miles away from Las Vegas. Didn't even realize it. Flamingo Road. Oh. Don't think we need those on. Oh, oh. Oh. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. That's nice. Nobody said anything. Nice. I didn't know that my microphone this whole time was muted, but that's probably why people left. But I'm honestly, people, come on. If something is up that is bothering you, let me know. If the mic is muted, you know, you're not gonna get yelled at for saying the mic is muted. Because just because somebody else will say something. No, they won't. You can't be dependent on somebody else saying something. Come on, people. You wouldn't, if something bothered you at work, you'd bitch about it. So come on. If you can't hear me, let me know. Nobody's gonna ban you for letting somebody know that you can't hear them. Come on, light. Sometime today would be nice. Wait, huh? Oh, yay. This is going to be fun. At least there's nobody behind me. Cargo market. There we go. Yeah. Thank you so much, Highway. Right back at you. Love it when people hang out, especially when Highwan hangs out. Because... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we are off and running. wish they would get rid of that sign in the middle of the driveway. Yeah. Man, could you imagine? You ran while you were running while you were driving? Man, I don't think I could ever, because you know how some people have like a treadmill or something that powers stuff. I suppose it's better than flying. I don't know. Man, I've actually wanted to try some flying, like DCS World or Microsoft Flight Sim, but all the stuff for flying is expensive. Either that or it's made by Thrustmaster, and I don't know. I don't really care for Thrustmaster right now. I know their flight sticks and stuff probably aren't as bad as their wheels are, but yeah, we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly like the wind. Oop. Yes. Do this.
You said we're gonna fly.
Oops, we just went the wrong way. Oops. Oh well, we screwed that up too. Fly. Going to fly like an eagle to the sea. Ooh, I like that. Your W9, your style. Well, guess what? Just happened to be driving a W900. Los Angeles. Okay, so we're coming up on this thing right here. And now we get to turn around and go back the other way. What are you waiting for, people? What are you waiting for? Oh, it's red, that's why. I thought this one here was... one of those things where you just had that lane. Oh, 76A. Yep, I missed a turn, so I had to turn around. Now we're actually going the right way now. I mean, eh? You get there much faster when you go the right way, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you eventually get there going the wrong way, but it takes longer. Acre site, man, that would be a heck of a nice area for a trucking hub. Probably trucks and trailers and stuff. 20 acres. It's kind of small, but might help stay in the right lane too. Damage we have to our truck. We have none to our load. up to 68. Just seems like you're going really slow when we're doing 65. But you know what? We're gonna have to stop and get fuel before too long. It's amazing that. Oh! The fuck, dude! God. You know, most people don't just stop in the middle of the highway for no reason whatsoever. Guy just suddenly just stopped. He didn't have his flashers on, he was just stopped. We don't have to pull in at that base station. Oh man, man, oh man. There's a Mustang to us. Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were not on the highway. Flagstaff. Ooh, excuse me. That's weird. I don't know if that one bit made it into the cup there or not, but what? What the? There. Bandy Divine Avenue. At least we still got plenty of fuel. We got 75 gallons. Gallons. Ooh, come on. Says we still have, what, oops. 537 miles before we run out. Not too bad. We're averaging about 6.7 miles per gallon, which is pretty decent. We can get about 500 miles more on this tank. I will be happy. That will put us about 800 miles or so from our destination. We're gonna try. Got in front of him. Woo! Wasn't really ready for that. Turn there. If anybody in either chat hasn't hit their respective follow buttons, please do. Helps the channels grow. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on YouTube, it helps YouTube recommend the content on the CT-Man 1975 YouTube channel. Get more, maybe some more watch hours. Woo! Oh, what the heck? How the heck did I? I didn't get any damage. Whatever. I don't know what the heck just happened there, but. Flagstaff Ranch Road. Must be a pretty damn good sized ranch if it has its own road. Of course, I guess modern day ranches aren't like the ones of the old days. You have hundreds or even thousands of acres for a ranch now, instead of just like a few. Flagstaff. Doing 65. Oh, now it's 75 again. Wind arrows. Okay, they're getting off there. We're not getting off anywhere yet. In the dark, or the darker areas, the truck looks almost purple. and a fuel station. We are gonna go get our truck fixed and go get our truck fixed first, and then we will. Okay. What? Hmm? There we go. Hey, look at that. 490 million. Oh, this is going to be not very much fun. I think what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to come in and get fueled and then... oops. How's it going? Fofo. Do problem. I see you watch the NASA stuff. Yeah. Do you watch EJSA's coverage too? Oh, okay. I watch EJ a lot because he plays Kerbal Space Program, and he plays it kind of. He tries to keep his missions kind of realistic. Also, EJ it's probably one of the few channels on Twitch that has permission from NASA to show launches and stuff. He also does wow. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I watch a little bit of Twitch here and there when I'm not streaming. I think it's Fridays. People from NASA spaceflight do kind of like a podcast called Flame Trench. They talk about stuff that's coming up and stuff that's happened in spaceflight. Plus, NASA spaceflight covers the launches too. I mean, I don't watch every launch, but if I see that EJ is on, I usually. Nope, Connecticut. Oh, in game. Hold on. We are. Oops, hold on. Let me pull over. For some reason, the map when you're driving doesn't show it very good. There we go. We are in Arizona still. We're in Sholo. It's alright, don't worry about it. Whoop. That guy is more irritating than probably pretty much anything that you could make me do. That guy just pulled over because I was trying to pull out. The NPCs in this game do that a lot. They see you trying to pull out, so they pull over here into that lane. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with making. Ah, there you go. Nice. We're going through Arizona on our way to Missouri. Yeah, it looks like it. Get it. Hey, there's a train off in the distance. A little bit. I don't watch it very much, but I do sort of keep track of standings and stuff. But I used to watch it a lot, but then when I started talking. Yes, I have. Not recently, but I have watched it before. Page and price paper. Seems kind of a weird combination, but okay, we are on the road again. I don't believe I've been through Rolla. Well, I follow more. I used to follow baseball more, but I used to watch football every once in a while, but I used to watch baseball more, and I don't know. Ever since 2020, when the guys thought that they should get their full salary for only playing 60 games, that kind of turned me off to watching baseball, because it shows that the people that it's more about money than it is the love of the game. Not really. I think there's too many whiners in baseball. They're worried more about how much they're getting paid than how much they're winning. I mean, guys do get paid a lot, but a guy in a football game will run his ass off and freeze his ass off, and you see a guy in baseball get paid like $30 or $40 million a year and strike out a lot, or get hurt and ride the bench most of the year. It's like, how is that money well spent? Where a guy in football could have a 300-pound guy land on him, and football players get hurt sometimes and go back out there and play. A guy in baseball, he gets a sliver and he sits on the bench. It's like, come on. Pay the guy $20 an hour to sit on the bench, not $20,000 an hour. Yeah. I don't know. I think baseball and hockey have too much in common. Too many hotheads and wannabes. Well, I mean, soccer has its share of hotheads too, but Now it's raining. Oops, doing 78 or 65. Uh-oh. That's right, we already stopped and got fuel. We're going to Rolla, Missouri with clothes. Our clothes could be really nice and cool if they wanted to be. So our trailer is a refrigerated trailer, even though it is not turned on at this moment. There we go, that car got out of our way. Okay, we don't need our wipers on anymore. Or chew it. Yeah. Back from ads. Thanks to everybody who sticks around and watches them. Make me a little bit of money. Just a little. Probably about 10% of the check that we get from Twitch when we do get one is ads. Used to be a lot more, actually. You know, at one time, A-Rod was actually being paid more than the whole entire Tampa Bay Rays team. That was a long time ago, but before they did a lot with the sharing of money, you know, the luxury tax and all that type of stuff. Before all that, A-Rod was making like $27.5 million a year, and the whole entire Rays payroll at one time was like 26 million. Now it's like 90 million, but still, I mean, yeah, a lot of money. Because A-Fraud is a lot of his teammates called him. Signed a huge contract before he got traded to the Yankees. I think actually his contract before he left Texas, I think it was like 257 million for like 13 years or something like that. And then I think he signed a different contract when he came over to the Yankees. But hey, look at that. On the 14th of this month, State of Illinois DLC is coming out. That's why 1.59 released the other day. A lot of times they update to a new version, give some other features and whatnot, and they also change the UI a little bit. Thing is, there's actually some guys that are retired from baseball that are still getting paid by their respective teams because they deferred a lot of their money. But the thing is, it isn't because they might have done it for reasons so that, like, Ohtani is still playing, but when he signed his contract with the Dodgers, he signed it so that he deferred a lot of his money till much later, so that they could afford to get other people. But I'm actually glad that Ohtani got out of Anaheim, because they weren't doing him any favors. Surprised Trout didn't get out of Anaheim a long time ago. Mike Trout has done more than his fair share on the Angels team, and they finish down near the bottom every year. Japanese team in Toronto. Have you seen this fun Japanese in the Toronto team? No, I actually I haven't watched very much baseball this year. I know that a lot of the teams have been getting more foreign-born players, like Asian and whatnot, but oh, you can do 75 now. There we go. Oh, we're in Texas now. Just entered the state of Texas. Oh, Adrian, Texas. See, we got our, oops, can't really, I guess, whoop. There we go. Yeah, trying, by accident I pushed the button for the menu, so that's why I brought up that thing on the screen.
To infinity
Hey.
and beyond!
Thank you for the follow.
Prop is now following.
Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, see it. Whoa, we have a new, or sort of new. Yeah. Yeah, we got to go to infinity and beyond. Weirdest part about that is, even though we stream on both YouTube and Twitch, that yeah, that alert has never been flagged. Buzz Lightyear, you know. Buzz Lightyear, as the pig called him in the movie. Man, there was so many names in that movie. Tom Hanks, Tim Allen. That was just awesome. My whole childhood, French version? Okay. Fort Worth. Oh, we're going too fast. Now we can go faster. Oops, not that fast. There we go. Yeah. Buzz Lightyear, yep. Mr. to infinity and beyond. Yeah, you know what? That is probably the feature of this channel that has been there the longest. I've actually had that alert sound since I started streaming back in 2018. This channel hasn't been around since 2018, but actually, well, the ID has been around since 2016, but I've only been streaming since 2018, but 2020 on this profile. Because I actually forgot my password to this profile, and then like 4 years after that, I just for the heck of it went back to it and put in a password, and it just happened to be the right one. So we've been streaming under this ID since 2020. Matter of fact, May 4th of 2020 we started streaming under this. And May 4th or 5th of 2021 we actually became affiliate. Almost a year to the day we started streaming with this. So on according to Twitch anyways, May 17th is the day that our affiliate anniversary is. So if I'm available on that day, I will be streaming. We'll be doing what do you call it? A 12-hour stream. I don't know when we're going to be playing, but because right now, as of right now, I'm waiting for some paperwork to be sent to me so that I can fill it out for a background check for a job. So if I pass the background check for that job, I will probably be working on the weekends, and we'll see how it goes. But the thing is, I'm actually glad that people are doing background checks on people that they're hiring, because that way you don't get stuck with somebody who might steal from you or whatever. Uh-oh, we gotta pull into a way station up here. You want to know the worst part? The worst part of the man who sits in the Oval Office is that he didn't have supposedly the person who is running for president doesn't have to go through a background check, but all the people around him do. I don't know if that's still true or not, but it used to be. Okay. £69,972. And probably about a ton, maybe a ton and a half is probably fuel. maybe not quite that much, I don't know, but let's see, if you figure, I don't know, they say that a gallon of milk weighs 8 pounds, but I don't know how much a gallon of fuel weighs, but I would think a gallon of fuel probably weighs probably closer to 10 pounds. Yeah, so there's roughly about 2,200 pounds of fuel, so there's a little over a ton. Because if you think about it, gas or diesel is probably thicker than milk, so therefore it probably weighs more. We have about a half an hour to go. Let's see. Oh, we can do 70 now. Yeah. Yeah, we are burning through fuel like it's going out of style, man. We've burned through like 7 gallons of fuel since I was talking about it earlier. Of course, I also have I think I also have realistic fuel consumption turned on also. I think we're probably still in the state of Texas, or are we? No, probably not actually. Well, unfortunately, that isn't going to show you anything. Supposedly we're getting, what, about 6.8 or 6.9 miles per gallon. I think big rigs should be required to get at least 10. I mean, a car, last time I knew, was required to get at least 20 miles per gallon. But I think you're, I don't know if it's right now or if it is like 2030 or something like that. Cars are going to be required to get at least 20 miles per gallon. Or somewhere around there, I don't know. Let's talk about it anyways, let's put it that way. I think cars should be required to get 30 miles per gallon. I bet you a lot of the expensive sports cars would go by the wayside if people probably why you're going to start to see more electric cars because of that. The thing is, electric cars are more, when they're being driven, are more environmentally friendly, but when they're manufactured, they're not. Just like everything that's supposedly better for the environment, yeah. Once it's made, it is, but when it's being made, nothing is good for the environment. I mean, unless you can run your business completely off solar or the wind, which I highly doubt. Some businesses would probably have to have over 1,000 solar panels to run their business completely off solar. But the house that I'm living in right now is almost completely powered by solar. Almost. During the warmer months of the year, we get a bill from the electric company for about $8. Most of that is just like maintenance type fees and stuff. Oop. Okay. If you're gonna sit there and look stupid, I'm gonna go. There you go. $9. Wow, man. Oops. Let's stay on the highway. Not run into that post back there. Or the light post. Oh, okay, so I guess we exited the Turnpike then? What's this sign say up here? Oops. Oh, road construction ahead. It's more like road destruction. Okay, we're in Oklahoma then. Left lane closed. Doing 60. Oops. There. Bastard inside. everybody knows, the accidents and the tickets, both counters started at like January of last year. So there's probably millions of miles driven over that time frame. Between all three, well, between the two profiles here and my one profile in ETS2, because that those two counters also keep track of the accidents and tickets in Euro Truck also, rather than having two separate counters and switching back and forth between them. I just made them all one. Because I have a modded profile in ATS. I have an unmodded profile in ATS. The unmodded profile is what we're using. If you ever see Millionaire in the title, you'll know that we're using the unmodded one. If you see the word Billionaire in the title, then you know we're using our modded profile. Because there is an extra number in our bank account amount in our modded profile. Not because of cheating or anything, but just because I actually have more hours in that profile, because the modded profile is level 560 something, and the unmodded profile is only like level like 230 or something like that. Unfortunately, my Euro Truck Simulator profile doesn't have a lot of levels, because at one time my Euro Truck Simulator profile got corrupt, so I had to start all over again. It wasn't a mod that was corrupted. It was the whole entire profile. But I mean, we only had like 2.8 million in earnings or something like that in that profile, so it wasn't like a super big loss. But if my modded profile in ATS had become corrupt, yes, I would be like super pissed, because over $3.8 billion would be lost, and almost 500 trucks would also be lost. Oh, it's 73. Okay. For a second, I thought we had a ticket, but no. We just went through a toll plaza. I can bypass this next way station. Yay! Okay, so we have about 12 more minutes left of this job, and we'll probably end stream about that time. do some grocery shopping after stream. Anybody on Twitch wouldn't mind slipping over to YouTube and hitting that sub button on YouTube, because since February of of last year, we have been dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch. There is over 200 streams that have been dual streamed, and well, there's at least 200 streams that have been posted to YouTube because of the dual stream. Which, 'cause I think it was February of last year Twitch decided that they weren't going to keep people from dual streaming, because I think they figured that people would probably well, some people left Twitch and went over to YouTube, but I don't know how many people came back to Twitch after the dual streaming thing was allowed. I don't know if Tim the Tapman came back or not. Missouri Caverns. The Hidden World. There we go, we got our high beams on. We have 97 miles to go. Okay, we're still doing 70. Okay, we have 63 miles to go. 63 miles. Okay, so we can probably turn those down. Woo. We're on Interstate 44. Sorry. Oh well. I didn't get any damage from it. Yay! That was not my intention to crash into that person, but whatever. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done, so. Retro Arcade. Okay. Whoop. The heck? What the heck did I do here? What? Oh, I hit. I didn't realize that I cut that corner so badly. There we go. Awesome. $1,489,440 XP. Let's see, career. Here we go. There. Just so if anybody wants to know, we've delivered over 19 million pounds, have 524 deliveries to 98 out of 145 companies, 504 depots served, 406 excellent, 57 not so excellent. Only delivered 3 damaged loads. Well, considered damaged. Which means they were really damaged in order to be considered that. And of course, most used truck is the W900. Total traffic violations 30. Total penalty fees $26,780. No sleeping violations because we have fatigue turned off. Of course, we've delivered 19 states. Okay, so there's about to be 20 states. Okay, so I'm going to call it. Oh, there we go. See, today we 4.3 million in earnings, almost 4.4. Okay, well, I am going to call it a day right there. Hope everybody has fun for the rest of your day or night, whichever it is for you. And until next time, have a good one. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching again. See